Alright, hello and welcome to, well, you'll see the title in a moment.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Oh dang, an old VHS startup. It's been ages since I heard those. Yes, Inscryption. Alright, now this game is from the Pony Island creator. So it's definitely going to have a few, it's definitely going to have a number of surprises here. I tried to avoid as much as I possibly could, but... How it goes. New game. Options, credits. Uh... I should probably turn that off. Yeah, I should probably turn that off just because, well, for one thing, it could be annoying to watch, and also more importantly, it could cause problems when uploading the VOD, so I'll be sure to... The noise effects should be fine. Just this here. Sorry you have to watch me do this all on screen, but I knew the moment I started up it'd be doing something interesting because, I've played things by this creator before, and so I need to be prepared accordingly. Do I need to go a bit small? Okay, yeah, that's better. Go with that for now, just so it's easier to do. Yeah, the noise effect. I should probably... Yeah, I do know that... I do know VODs with the noise effect are a bit annoying, so I hope you don't mind if I turn those off there. Continue. This is the first time I've ever started this up, so you know something's up now. Those eyes. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. I can barely make out that face behind the eyes, so it's not just eyes floating in the void here. There's definitely a full, play the squirrel card. Now play your stoat. A stoat costs 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honorable death. Now play the stoat. Wolves require 2. You do not have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn, and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom is its attack power, 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage, and I have added to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Coyote. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is now 2 less. Your creature's health is 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. Well, if I don't, I can't play anything. Your wolf demands 2 sacrifices. Huh? Hey, stop. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck. The suffering was real, but you'll see it again. Oh dear. Well, what I have here is what I need here. There we are, the wolf is taken out. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, a random card from your deck, or the certainty of a squirrel. River snap turtle. 3 damage dealt. 3 weights on the scale. Alright, so life points are direct. Pass. I should have done 2 of these squirrel pulls then. You're lacking the sacrifices for the river snapper. You do have a squirrel, however. Oh, I see. I can use the mouse wheel to check the stats. Alright, as expected, the turtle is extremely tanky, but not very attack. The wolf is a bit of a glass cannon. Here we are. You have won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path has revealed itself. Right. 2 denizens of the forest approach you tentatively. Now you can probably already see why this game appealed to me. It has a deck building aspect to it. An adder, damage from its poison is always lethal. An undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast, does not kill it. You may grace 1 to your paltry deck. Having a sacrifice that never needs to be used means I can bring out whatever I need. However, when it comes to monster removal in a lot of card games, having ways to do it outside of combat with effects, that can be extremely, extremely useful. However, a sacrifice I never have to worry about, because that means I get... Usually when it comes to sacrificing in card games, it's kind of like trading heroes in a MOBA, 1 for 1, so as long as you have more, depending on the resources of course, or so, as long as you have the resources, if you can exchange 1 for 1 with the opponent and you have more, you'll always win. So having a resource that never ends sounds ideal here. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of these creatures of the forest seem willing to follow you. Came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. Also have a second. Another useful movement. Allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. Okay, full selection here. You were ambushed while crossing through some rough terrain. Hey, you sacrificed me while I was sleeping! It was the right play, I get it. Maybe. You'll help me? Take your turn. Stay along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. That does give me an advantage, since I now know what to watch out for. A wolf cub. Behold, the rulebook. Going to play games, have fun, nerd. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Copen. Alright, I will. Well, honestly, the deck building aspect is the main thing that made me think this game will probably be for me. After all, I have played quite a few different card games over the years, and even on this very channel, although mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! In that aspect. Hence why I figured referring to the Shadow Realm would be good here. Fledgling. This card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. And the fact there's a boulder, I'm assuming that boulder prevents me from placing cards. Need I remind you, your items may help. Alright. You cannot play that, but your squirrel is free. Alright, the cat itself needs a sacrifice. Alright. Alright, so since there doesn't... The only resource here seems to be squirrels. It's kind of like mana in Magic the Gathering, I guess. Although I guess even as far as tributing goes. Here we go. You should be able to attack directly which should buy me some time. I don't want to sacrifice the river for the river snapper quite yet. You cannot draw a card on your first turn. Oh dang, that it really is Yu-Gi-Oh there. I guess that's all I can do for the moment. Alright, I attack directly for 1 damage. Mind the ambitious wolf cub, it ages swiftly. Alright, I might be able to tank it with the river snapper, but I can save some time, I guess. Alright, so I can cancel my moves that way. Alright, let's see here. The bat. Ooh, what does this do? Airborne. A card bearing the sigil will strike an opponent directly even if there's a creature in front of it. Well, the good news is it has only 1 HP, which means my Stoat can kill it without any help. It seems a lot of the really good ones are 2 tributes. I'm gonna refer to them as tributes since that's what's called in Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's what I'm most familiar with, but it's sacrifice to be technical. But yeah. 1 squirrel since Stoat is 1 tribute, that means I only need to draw 1 squirrel to get him out immediately. 1 for 1, okay. He's not very good at anything, but I'm guessing, but I guess it doesn't matter. What matters is he actually can fight, and he can take a hit from most things, it looks like. Alright, we'll end the turn and have the Stoat attack him. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ah. My bat flew right over your Stoat. Wolf. I need to wait a turn so that I can have my wolf attack his, because his wolf, as you can see, he only has 2 HP, but my wolf has 3 attacks, so mine will win if I get the attack first. Stoat will kill the bat on my turn, so I'm not worried. Alright, we're just gonna go this way. Let his wolf destroy the boulder. Gotta grab a squirrel. Alright, we'll use 2 tributes. The wolf demands 2 sacrifices. Alright, my wolf here. Alright. We're gonna take our time here. I don't see an immediate need to drop these stumps, especially since the enemy, Okay, let's draw another of these. A wolf. Alright. The wolf demands 2 sacrifices, so I'll sacrifice these. Yeah, like I said, a cat that's basically an infinite source of resources is extremely good for me. Alright. I'll attack you directly and take out the stump blocking you. There we are. We win. You prevail and trekked outwards toward past the now bloodied terrain. Seems a bit like Hand of Fate, but with card. The wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. A meek sparrow. An inexpensive, if feeble, flying creature. Being able to attack directly means I could potentially just ignore any obstacles that might be in the way, especially since those might be really good for blocking his own plays. Although I guess if he has his own plays, he might leave them. On the other hand, the wolf cub, it's slow, but this isn't like, this isn't modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you need to get out as much resources as you can, so I might be able to do it. The bad news is it's slow, but it's only 1 tribute and a turn for it, and resource management's extremely valuable. Bad news is it's not even my Stoat's better, but at the same time, I kind of want a flying ally, but I guess the wolf cub is just really useful. Seems useful just because even if I don't mind a bit slow, even though I don't mind being a bit slow, you stumble into a strange stone in the mist. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Actually, giving Wolf Cub to a stronger unit might not be a bad idea. Pick me. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. Having a regular wolf evolve into an even stronger one would be really nice. a river snapper that can fight as well as, and of course the cat being able to actually fight as well, but the cat's, I don't need to worry about the cat's combat, I don't care. Pick me. Well, if you insist. What an honor. Alright, a ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the wolf cub now lives within the stoat. Does this mean I'm part of the, Loptir, or a Lopter sect from Fire Emblem, Jugdral Saga? After all, I've just sacrificed children. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with airborne sigil. Interesting. Do mine benefit? You're lacking sacrifice for that creature. Coyote. Yeah, he's going to go for attacking me directly. That's what he wants. No drawing on the first turn. Don't you have enough? Since they ignore me no matter what, let's see here. Have you forgotten the items I gave you? Tisk tisk. He wants me to use those, but I'm not sure if I should. Let me do this. Since there's nothing here... Alright. Those enemies are gonna fly over whatever I do, so, at the same time, should I go a turn without attacking, just to save a squirrel? He says I can only hold 3 items, so let's keep 1 slot open for safety purposes. Alright, let's go. 2 damage. No, 3 damage, right? Unfortunately, he gets 4. My totem has grafted my coyote with the power of flight. 4 damage, ooh. Alright. River Slapper is really not worth the 2 tributes it takes, if we're completely honest, or at least not here. But he has 1 attack, the bat has 1 HP. I have no choice. I need to kill these things sooner rather than later. Wolf Cub. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Only need 1 sacrifice for this. Back on the board. Well, just remember, Mr. Stoat, we have to... we're all in this together, so if we need to use you for one of the tributes for another monster, I'll have to do that. You're 1 damage away from winning. Oh, nice. He's stronger not only in health, but also damage. Might as well grab one of these. Another wolf. You know what? Let's sacrifice the River Snapper since it's not especially useful in this fight. So, you know what? Let's do this. Elder Stoat. Oh, nice. His classification, his name changed too. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Click, click. The ordinary porcupine. Sharp quills. Only sharp quills await those who dare attack it. Adder. The flightly elk. It moves after attacking. Alright, so it moves to the side after it attacks something. I think the adder might be good because poison to kill anything seems extremely useful. What's this? You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked up to your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, they said. Warm by the fire, enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors also wiping drool from their mouth. I am extremely unsure if this is going to be worth it. Yeah, I have the feeling this might be a trick. We'll use our wolf here. Fire warmed your poor wolf, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the wolf away and left. Okay. Alright, I do think that was worth it. Wolf was already one of my strongest attackers. And now it's even stronger. However, if I'd lost it, I still had another, so I wouldn't be screwed. Another fight, it looks like. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. What's his next turn? Grizzly. Ooh. I'm glad I picked the adder because it looks like that's one situation I'm going to absolutely need it. Alright. Cat. Tribute. The cat. Stowe gets to go out for free thanks to the cat not sacrificing anything. Spot? You sure? It's extremely dangerous, but I'm gonna have to risk it. Ow. This is a little dangerous, but I don't have a choice here. Oh, this is the strong wolf. My hand is empty, so this is a little dangerous. The wrist snapper's a tank, but it can only take so much damage. Well, 2 of these should be something, right? The adder. What's this exactly? Pliers. You'll place a weight on the scales. The pain is temporary. Oh, this is for pulling teeth, I see. You may only draw a card at the beginning of your turn. Alright, the serpent perhaps more deadly than man. Oh dear. You've lost. Use this as a learning opportunity. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. That's a knife. Nothing's in this cabin. Nothing's in the painting. Ooh, clock. Safe, obviously. A key. Okay, so it looks like this is gonna be a bit of a hand of fate situation. Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you could make here. Make another, I must sacrifice you. Now where were we? Let's go this way, see what that mysterious thing is there. A strong oh, I missed what he said. Strong grizzly. That's 3 tributes, but it's one of the most powerful. It's probably not worth it if we're completely honest, but it might be worth considering. From this fan may lift your creatures of the air, if only for a turn. It's bleeding, blood, you can ignore the bleeding. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Choose one. An instant 3 tribute monster seems extremely useful, especially since I just got the bear, but instantly kill one of his cards seems absurdly valuable. Again, just a rock may get you out of a hard place. This blocks an enemy for a turn. Alright, as we've seen, this blocks an enemy for a decent amount of time. Can be pretty useful. A squirrel isn't too bad either, but let's go with feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items you carried on. Alright, so backpacks automatically fill my inventory is what I'm getting. So if I see one coming up, I'll have need to use that. What's this? The trees seem to closing around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear a click of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Yeehaw! It was a prospector. Oh, so he's playing a character here. Alright, what's coming up? A pack mule has no attack, but is very tanky. Coyote has no, but has 2 attack. I have to be careful. Ow. Took some direct damage, but I should be able to do something about this. Alright, and he'll instantly take out the coyote. An adder. Wolf. We'll have to wait a turn then. There, we took out the pack mule and got an item. What did we get? A squirrel, porcupine, elk, and sparrow. Dagnabbit, my mule! Oh. We need some more fodder. Mole, what's this exactly? Burrower. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space immediately and receive the strike instead. So it's basically just here to get in our way, is what I'm getting. Porcupine only has 2 HP. Once a card bearing the sigil struck, the striker's dealt a single damage point. Unfortunately, since he's going to one-hit KO the porcupine, that 1 HP is not going to do much. I'm glad I didn't add it to my deck that time. Wolf follow. Alright, let's go. Instant mole's dead, and that one is dead too. Okay, good. We're going well. We're doing well. He's doing the prospector again. Easy, boss. The mule's the key. Well, actually, the stoat is free, so let's do that. Okay. Alright, so 2 sacrifices for the elk. Alright, here we go. Here we are. Some Finally, we dealt some direct damage to him. I think this should beat him. We got him. Alright, I need to draw. Squirrel here. Here we go, we beat him. I hope he did not think it would be that easy. I hope he didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them there cards. What? Hey! My cards! Gold! I've struck gold. Fortunately, I have nowhere on the board I can place my cards. Bloodhound, get him! We are. This. When opposing creatures place opposite an empty space, this card will move to that empty space. Guardian. A Thorny Rebuke. Oh crap, Sparrow. I might be able to buy some time with the Sparrow. Attack directly. River Snapper here. I can afford to take a hit from the adder, so let's just do that. Ow. Yeah, it's only 1 damage. Nothing I really need to concern myself about at the moment, but I need squirrels, more of them. Looks like he's running out of cards, though, so this means I can use a 3 tribute here. Oh, I'm out of squirrel cards. I need to buy time. Oh, it even kills boulders. That's a little, painful. There we go. We got him. Allow me to light your candles yet more. I won't be killed yet. You're the first in a while to have overcome a boss. As a reward, I grant you an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. An unsuspecting gecko. Perhaps you can find a use for it. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. Urayuli. Holy crap, that's a massive stats, but 4 tributes. That means I have to sacrifice everything to get it out. And while it's unlikely you'll be able to get through, the adder would still be able to go through it. A poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but you have the heart to try. Interestingly, the Gek doesn't have any tribute requirements, which means it can functionally be another squirrel. It can also attack if necessary, so if I'm at a point where I can't, it can still do some chip damage. As nice as this massive attack stat is, those 4 tributes really make me hesitate, because it needs to be stronger than 4 cards separately. And in fact, honestly, I think even the bear might have been a bit too much now that I think about it, because that was 3 cards for a 4 attack. One of my wolves was equal in strength, and he only requires 2. In fact, even just 3, though I guess he does actually have bulk, which is nice, but yeah, I just don't think that's enough. So you know what? Let's go with the Gek. With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. A nascent fawn, it quickly grows to an elk. A fervid mantis, its prying claws strike both left and right. A watchful bullfrog, it leaps in the way of attacking flyers. Another one upgrade. As nice as the Stoat is, is a bit slow. Mantis can potentially attack twice, and it's only 1 tribute. But I don't know, the Bullfrog might actually be rather ideal because he stops flyers, and that is a big gimmick he likes to use against me. So you know what, let's do that. A group of starving survivors stood around a campfire. There's room for a creature on the fire. One blow hands fire, says another. One survivor says nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. No way. Let's actually try the Bullfrog, because this could, with 2 attack, he could actually get a lot. The power of the Bullfrog is enhanced by the warmth. One of the survivors began to pull a knife you withdrew. I actually think that was really worthwhile. Being able to stop flyers and deal some decent damage is rather nice. What's this? That's a stipulation fight. So, Sprinter. At the end of the turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction mentioned. So all reptiles gain that, it looks like. Total misplay. Nah, I don't think so. Oh, this is my strong wolf. Wow, seriously? Yeah, sorry, Stoat, but I need something with a lot more muscle. Rattler. Ooh. Yeah. Well, that's painful. Well-end point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. Now, well, I might lose here. I don't have anything I can do, unfortunately. disappointing. Now what's this? You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There's something uncanny about his appearance. We are quickly distracted by his wares. Here, look at me pelts. Trapper deals in teeth, the type collected from battle. They are gained by dealing damage greater than what is needed to win a match. Take a belt free of charge. See the quality. You're leaving already? Please consider me belts. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8. Need more teeth for that one. Need more teeth for that one. Thank you for your business. The man assured you the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned the trader further down would reward for them. I have no idea what this one is, so let's go examine it. Oh yeah, it's the sacrifice chamber. Fatter. Stronger. Actually, this would give a lot more value to the River Snapper, since he would... Alright, by doing this, he gains the instant kill from the adder. And that means his low attack is meaningless. He will now instantly kill the target no matter what. I was struggling to find a useful... All insects... It looks like... Let me guess, all insects are getting it? Bee. They gain the ability to stop flight, so... No, but you can play a squirrel. There we are. The bullfrog's about to die anyways, so I guess I have no choice. Here we are. Grizzly. I do not have enough resources for that. Yeah, the grizzly I think might have been a mistake. Bees within. Once this card is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power airborne. Wolf, huh? Yeah, I just don't have enough tributes. I lose. Alas, it is time for you to perish. Whoa, giant hands out of nowhere. Alright, so we've learned that the Oh, you aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way, before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I'd like a memento. Your very own death card. Quite plain at the moment, isn't it? Work together to amend that. I want this to be a perfect memento. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. Put them to good use. Put a card and draw the cost from... Cost free from Gek. Another one. This time I'll just use its power and health. The numbers. Here's a card from which I will extract sigils. Sigil of many lies from the cat. I never did ask you your name. Alright, let me think here. Do I have a character that can work for something like this? Because this actually... Okay, I think I see how this game goes. Let's see how it works. So, free and infinite sacrifice. This is actually an extremely powerful card. Absolutely absurd. Name. Let's see here, I've got a list of... maybe I should pick one of my characters. Let's see here. Now, let's see here. I think I do have one character that might work for this. Let me just pull up some old files here, because I do know... Oh yeah, actually, why not use the character that's in my subscription animation, the one that played earlier. Let's see here, Performer Pal Wimwich. I believe her name was Cass. Performer Pal Wimwich, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Based off a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Her effect is that she can count as 2 tributes when summoning a pendulum monster, a specific type of monster. There is but one final matter, the portrait. Are you ready? What do I use for that? Is it my Steam icon? Let me change that here. Alright, let me check. A big thing about the Pony Island creators games, they like to go through use a lot of meta stuff. Let me change my icon here. Settings, that's right. Profile. Where on Steam do you change your icon? Let's find that. If I keep dying over and over, I could potentially put all my characters. That'll be neat, wouldn't it? Let's see here. Here we are, edit profile avatar. Let's go with that icon here. Our avatar. Oh, I've unlocked quite a few from various games, but I'm gonna use some, let's see. Let me go through the artwork I've gotten here. Oh, it's saved in this folder? I'm a streamer doing exploiting the game on stream. Of course, now watch as it asks me to upload a picture and then completely ruins the need. Alright, these here. Really, it is not here. Oh. D, not S. Let's see, where is she? Where is she? Come on. I really need to go through these again. Here we are. This is not going to work, is it? It's going to ask me to upload, isn't it? Making all this pointless. Alright, let's do precisely that then. Oops, not that. Alright, change. Of course it does that. Alright, let me fix that. Damn it. It shifted when I wasn't looking. Watch, it doesn't use. I don't need to smile. See if this works. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you understand bones. Opossum. A resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. If you gain a bone, one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Alright, let's let the Rattler just hit me. It's gonna suck, but it only has 1 life. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it's spent or the battle ends. Here we are. He seems to be asleep again, but he can still fight. How amusing. Here we are. That could have been dangerous, but I did more damage than he could deal to me. Oh. I forgot your figurine. Hey, get up and fetch it for me, would you? Beside the safe. Now, let us continue. Alright, now something else is gonna join. A meager coyote, but what'd you expect for only 4 bones? Oh, so that's why I didn't see him. Unkillable cockroach returns to your hand after dying. Rattler, a nefarious rattler. A brittle creature, once past its monstrous fangs. Unfortunately, the ones that have high costs really need to be worth it. I think this one might actually be worth my time because it recycles itself. So I need to focus on resources. You know you're free to get up again, to keep your blood flowing. I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me to plan your next encounter, but do keep your hands off my possessions. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. You You will immediately gain 4 bones. Let's go with this one then. And now a fight. Sparrow. Sparrow, bullfrog, there we go. Alright, the sparrow will have to actually attack the bullfrog. Need to keep one of these. So I need to get the bones going. Were you as unfaltering as the cockroach? Yeah, recycling resources adds up, I'd say. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. Interesting, so the CPU can surrender. That's interesting. And I didn't even have to give him the Yatagarasu lock. A regal moose. The creatures of the wild make way for it. Hefty. At the end of a owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed. Creatures on the way will be pushed in the same direction. It's another 3 sacrifice, though. I don't really want that. Okay. Our previous buddy. The warm light of the campfire's welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampen the greeting. Former creature, enhance its power. Pick something else. Survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few, you quickly make a hasty retreat. Alright, this looks like an easier path. Free! Yeah, that's... many lives. Yep. Looks like we can make a pretty much flawless fight if we want. The bullfrog time. Actually, no. The wolf. As a sacrifice. Because... Here. Excellent. Yeah, spare gold teeth means we also get more things to buy at the shop. I have the most exquisite pelts. But can I survive long enough to enjoy them? I only have 3. First one's free. There we are. Much appreciated. Let's see just how good these are later on. Just a sacrifice. I'll go. I can't sacrifice count because that's a free right here. However, I think I know who I want here. Yeah? Alright. By granting him that sigil, he'll return to my hand after defeat, which means I'll always have an easy 1 tribute monster. Grand Fur. Blocks flyers. And a wolf cub is coming up. You're lacking sacrifices. The rabbit pelt cannot be sacrificed. Okay, well that clarifies that. You're lacking in bones for that creature. Take out the wolf cub before it grows. We'll use those 2 bones to create the opossum. And we'll go. Alright, we got him. Cat on raven. A conniving raven. A blight upon the skies. Yeah, let's get the raven just so we can do some direct damage as necessary. Ooh, another sacrifice. Sounds good. Raven. Sacrifice. The freebiest person's going to be an option permanently, aren't they? Sacrifice the raven to the possum. And it can now fly. I was hoping the stats would transfer, but it seems that's not to be. This prospector is the new boss this time. What? My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With 1 flame, you'll either overcome them or die. Fear not, I'll let you keep the smoke. Reverberate between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. What is the prospector? Prospector boss. Again. Bone King. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. Alright, let's go. Ding. A good start. Almost one-shot him, in fact. There's gold in them there cards. Oh dear, I forgot about that part. So many boons. Dang. Gold, I've struck gold. Eat him. Fine. Ow. Enough. Really matter. Check out easily. Keep me alive. Oh, don't worry, that's gonna... Oh crap, I forgot about the flight. I could buy some time with this, I guess. Alright, let's see here. Whoops, now that was a major misplay, wasn't it? Okay, let's, think here. Okay, I think I've got it here. This should finish him off. Just buy some time, attack. Oh, exactly lethal. There we are. Let me relight your candles. Oh, very well. You may choose a rare card. Strange larva. A largely unimpressive specimen. Let's go with the strange larva then. After their harrowing encounter with the prospector, you gather yourself and continue onwards. Let me see. The air grew thick with moisture. Buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. Stalwart snapper, near impenetrable defense, KC. Seems like that's someone else's character. Alright, let's go power something up. Since the stats here are extremely low, sacrificing them to something else would be a good idea, I think. For those abilities. Here we are. That's a lot of sigils. Kingfisher. Waterborne. The card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turns. While submerged, they attack its owner directly. The spider. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, card bearing the sigil is automatically played in its place. Bunch here. Unkillable. Card bearing the sigil submerges itself during the opponent's turn. While submerged, creatures attack the owner directly. So in other words, it attacks me directly and I attack him directly. Strange pupa. Bullfrog. Gonna have to break this out. Oh, what's this? Mothman. 7, oh my, that's really good attack stat. Well, if you're gonna let me deal 7 direct damage, let's do precisely that. There we are. That's an extremely high. The larva is an extremely high-risk card. It looks like, but 7 direct damage is extremely good for 2 turns. If I can keep it alive for 2 turns. River Snapper, Elk Fawn, Rattler. Single tribute might not be a bad idea. Made a creature warm. Stop this. I'm gonna lose something, I think. Bullfrog. The fire warmed the bullfrog and enhanced its power. Suspect the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your bullfrog in tow, you retreat to the woods. Let's see here. Grand Fur, the bee. Bee attacks me directly, so it doesn't really matter what I do, unfortunately. I'll have to wait a turn. Bam. Alright, so squirrel. Squirrel. The wolf. And I can use those bones to summon the opossum. Here we go. Excellent. Attack directly. Rabbit pelt. This is not doing me any good, it seems. Oh, but I'm dealing good damage. Okay, good. I was able to beat him before any of that became an issue. So yeah, it seems just plain DPS rushing is worth my time if I can do it. Wolf cub, adder, bullfrog. Adder's probably the better one here. And let's do another sacrifice here. Because if I can use the adder... Yeah, if I can give the adder effect to something stronger, that's actually going to be quite good. Something one tribute, like an elk fawn, would be good. Excellent. I now have an elk fawn that somehow poisons people. I should have gone to the other one to see what it does, though. The kingfisher. Since the kingfisher attacks me directly, I can try and waste some turns with the larva. Let's do that. Sparrow. Alright, pupae. Another squirrel. Alright, there we are. Three direct attackers. That's really painful. Excellent, Mothman. Rabbit pelt. I can buy some time if I need to, but I think this should be more than sufficient. Yep. Here we are. Reverse Snapper is pretty good defensively, but doesn't do too much for me, I don't think. Mantis, I guess, could be good for helping. It's a one tribute monster, so it's not like it's too... Ooh, actually, if I can give the Mantis's ability to someone better, that'd be even more ideal. Mantis, there we are, and... Let's see here. Its attack splits, so... Previous person, strange larva. Let me just double check what this does again. By a card bearing this will strike each of the opposing spaces to the left and right, the space across from it, so it can't attack directly. In that case, it's actually probably ideal for the strange larva to be given this, because if I can... Yeah, that's 2 direct attacks, if it survives long enough. That's 14 damage right off the bat. That's absolutely absurd. Oh, boss battle time. The smoke. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to sneeze. A hulking man sat by, on with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled Orc from the pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler, go fish! Alright, here we go. Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw past victim writing a passcode in the rule book. Oh, interesting. Guess I'll have to pay attention to that. I'll use the smoke here to buy some... Oh no, that's not gonna work. I guess I could tribute it. Well, since I have no, We'll sacrifice this for the stoat. You sure? We don't have time to be second-guessing here, stoat. Already won. Go fish. Bait buckets. A shark. Go fish. Great white. Oh dear, that's 4 attack power. Here we are. Bad play. Fortunately, I can't do anything to stop 8 direct damage. That's too much. Great whites are extremely... Huh, go fish. Giant hands out of nowhere. Alright, so the way it can tell is that every time you lose, you create new cards based on whatever you have. Stay there, no need to move. I'm afraid you're not dead yet. Hold still. Where'd I put that camera? Snap. What the heck? Do you really think I'd leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera's capable of? Give me that. Interesting. We have a memento to create. Behold your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? Choose a card to drive the cost from. Of free from the rabbit's pelt. This time I'll use the power and health. The numbers. To and from the bullfrog. And where shall we extract the sigils? I guess this will be fine. Split strike and sharp quills from the wolf, then. There we are. Now one thing remains. I must capture Visage. Say cheese. Hey, that was the first thing that came to mind when I had those split, because even I don't have a character that follows those exactly. Are you prepared for what lies ahead? To be impaled on the angler's hook, like the one who came before? Your starting deck. The stoat looks a little different. No, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must now decide on which tribe you prefer. Proud wolf, a vicious contender. A randomly chosen canine card. Do you wish for something else? Don't think I have a choice there. This... An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings and gestured them grotesquely. Choose. You accepted the woodcarver's offering. It is useless without its second half, however. But you intuited that this would not be the last of your encounters with her. Okay, so basically, ever look in the rulebook? There's definitely a passcode scrawled in there. They were looking up the bullfrog sigil. Cannot play that presently, but your squirrel is free. These are all flyers, yeah. Means I should probably do this. Yep. Oopsie, I should have grabbed another squirrel. I screwed myself, didn't I? I'll just have to do this a bit earlier than I intended. I guess I'll just have to watch out for a backpack then. The opossum can just eat 2 of the bones here, and that should take care of it. There we are. Here we are. Perfectly lethal. What's this? Insect tribe. The inevitable maggot. They will lurch forth from your hand when your creatures are killed. Corpse maggots. Ugh. Not one I'd be too fond of, if we're honest. The old woodcarver again appeared before you. Choose! Alright, so elks, reptiles, or canines. I guess this one's good. The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem is complete. The fledgling sigil will now be marked upon all canine creatures. Alright, so I definitely want to focus a deck on those creatures, don't I? Go with one of the easier ones here. The wolf cub. Squirrel. Bullfrog. Leap. I'll need to write that down somewhere. Let me do it in Discord real quick. Seven three. Oh, I put 274. Whoops. Of course, there's that C. You may draw on your next turn. For now, make do. What's that? Leader. Creatures adjacent to this card gain 1 power. An alpha wolf, I see. Alright, we'll use those to do this. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Ooh! Okay, that's good to know. So spillover damage doesn't just hit the current target, it can hit the one in waiting in the wings too. Lucky for you. Well, there wasn't anything adjacent that I'd have to worry about, so that's good. Let's just attack directly here. I want to go here to get some items, but this will give me another carver. You know what, let's go this way, just because I want some of those items here. Elk, reptile, let's go with the canine, since we've got a bunch of, yeah. We're definitely going for the canine build with this particular deck. Right. Choose 3. Boulder to buy time wouldn't be a bad idea. And 1 more. The black goat. Harpy's... Oh, Harpy's Feather Duster. Bird-leg fan, actually. Your creatures will attack as though they have airborne sigil for this turn. This can actually be pretty good if I need to, but... Yeah, let's go with this then. We'll grab the Harpy's Feather Duster and continue on. The Wolf Cub. You ever peeked in that rulebook? You know the one. You look at it, forget a sigil. You know, the sigils on the cards. Bullfrog. You sure? Yeah, it's not gonna end well for me. Elder Wolf. Alright, just attack directly. This should do more than some... yeah, good overkill damage. Now, what's this prospector here? Came across a hobbled man standing before some boulders. He caught me off guard. Not supposed to see him till further down the board. Say, I like me a gamble. If you can pick a boulder as gold in it, you can keep it. Well, hey, 'tis gold. Can barely abide giving it to ye, but a promise is a promise where I'm from. Cackling fire lit the starving faces of the group of survivors. We have no food, one said. Perhaps one of the creatures will join us and enhance its power, says another. Hope. I can afford to lose a wolf if it comes to that. The power of the wolf is enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors was pulling a knife, he withdrew. Here we go, boss fight. Here comes the prospector then. A chill mist closed around you. You're not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. Stand in the way of me gold be darned. Easy, boss. Just pop the mule. And remember, after his first life, he will always turn my cards to, rubble, so I need to be very careful about that. Nabby. I remember, I don't want to waste too many cards here, so I can draw my squirrel so I can do this here. Last. I'll just try and out-damage him. Yep, that worked. His first life is down. There's gold in them cards. And there we go. We now lose my... Corpses are in no short supply. Excellent, the corpse mag has survived. Gold, let's try gold. Wolf Cub. Bloodhound. Alright, the elk should be able to kill the wolf there. And we'll use the wolf cub here, so that he becomes a full-grown wolf in a bit. Get him! Total misplay. Oh no, I think I'm quite, in doing what, I'm pretty sure I have some idea what I'm doing now. Okay, we beat the prospector. Need a light. Your reward. Amalgam. Canine hooved, reptilian feathered insectoid. The amalgam is them all. The amorphous amoeba, its sigils are ever changing. The holy mantis god, the perfect incarnation of terror. This actually seems like it'd be a really good upgrade, but the amalgamation would be pretty good since it applies, since I actually have a totem, and it definitely benefits. Free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you look ahead. Now, let me think. As the air grew humid, your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dank smell of tepid water invades your nostrils. You've entered the wetlands. What's the rain cards do? You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose a not specific beast, but decide what cost you wish to play. 1. I'm actually not sure what this is. Random card with the cost of 1. Judging by mirror, I'm going to guess that it mirrors whatever the enemy's attack stat is. What were you expecting? Mirror. It's not listed here, but I'm going to bet money that this is, it copies whatever the enemy's stats are. And that's good, because high attack monsters usually have low defense. Alright, I'll add this to my deck then. Some items. Oh no, you can't use that. Failure. Nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. The wolf cub. The wolf. The bullfrog only has attack of 1. Here we go. Gonna have to sacrifice one of the other wolves for this one, but I should have no trouble surviving this turn and taking out the frog. Oh crap. Alright, the alpha's gone. I can just use regular attacks here. Or rather, I've already lost here. I had hoped for more. Beehive. A bee is put into my hand. Ah, the elusive otter submerged itself during my turn. Kaminsky. Guardian. Might as well grab this other dead person. And this is actually the perfect spot to do a sacrifice, ritualistic sacrifice. Someone that... It's me. Spike works for a tanky setup, but I don't have anyone that's particularly tanky. Corpse maggot so that someone gets automatically summoned to your choice. Having a wolf that automatically comes to the field when something dies is extremely good. That allows me to bypass its usual sacrifice requirements. Fair. Kingfisher hits over, so... Two. Yep, as I expected, it mirrors it. Let's go. Need to use this, I guess. Ow. Or direct damage should be pretty good. There we are. Took him out. Really good one. No question, really. Sacrifice. It's me. Get our buddy there going. And honestly, the issue the wolf cub has, it's only 1 HP for such a long time. So... yeah, this might be good just so that the stoat... Fine choice. Since that enemy attacks, who's Kath? There we are. Dang, that's a really good selection. Alright, since the airborne ones attack over, I don't need to worry too much. Elder Wolf. I think this should allow me to win the game this round. You know what? Yeah, let's use this here. Excellent. Lots of spare gold teeth. What's this? You encountered a small outpost in the woods, tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but we were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine these pelts of yours? Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent! I can trade you any of these. Take your time. What's this ability? Bellist. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a chime is created on each empty and adjacent space. A chime is created. Okay, so this creates tokens, basically. Pack rat. What's this? When a card bearing this is played, you receive a random item as long as you have less than 3 items. Ooh, now that seems quite useful. But I should probably stick to the canine one, so let's get another one of these. These pelts are most excellent, my thanks. Warm a creature by the fire, enhances powers, says the hungry survivor. Please, no. The amalgam. The power of the amalgam is enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from the pocket, you withdrew. I think I might have just been lucky so far, because the implications of this seem to be that they can eat your card. Here comes the boss, the Kingfisher. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. An odor, a rank odor, caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approaches. Go fish. Which fish? Hard choose. What's that? Alright, 1 life down. Go fish. Great white. Go fish. That's a little painful. There we are. Beat him. Your lives are restored. Choose carefully. A prudent pack rat. No doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. The stalwart mole man. The ultimate defense. Deck him. Accurate should be pretty good to give me some free items. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Oh yes, I know. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You've ascended to the snow line. A covetous magpie. It can fetch any card in your deck. Ooh, a searcher. Yeah, when the card bearing the sigil played, you may search your deck for any card and take it into your hand. That seems extremely useful. More as a sigil than anything. A Pernicus vulture, a tyrant of the skies. Magpie. I'm probably gonna try and sacrifice it to something. Is there a sacrificial altar nearby somewhere? Doesn't look like it, unfortunately. But I'm almost out of items. Now, you know what? Let's go this way. Form a creature by the fire, enhances power. No, 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 no. Power of the wolf was enhanced. One of the survivors withdrew. Excellent, the wolves are getting pretty strong now. This should be a bit of an easier match, I think. Well, maybe. Keep that rulebook, bullfrog, etc. Alright, here we are. I need the squirrel card for this. An actual raven. We won. What's this? You arrive at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. Pass one of my past one of my trials, and I will be yours, in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from the deck. They will decide your success or failure. But first, you will choose a trial. Trial of Wisdom. The 3 must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. 2 of the 3 must be kin in order to pass. Let's go with the sigils one. Let the trial of wisdom begin. 1 from the cast, 2 was 0 from the amalgam, but 2 from the Kaminsky. You have passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was beaver, coyote, or bloodhound. Ooh. What's this? The Dam Builder. When a card the sigil's played, a dam is created in each adjacent space. Okay, so I can stall with that if I need to. The Bloodhound has a really good one, but more bone-costing cards might not be a bad idea, especially since he returns. So yeah, let's go. The inhabited coyote joined your menagerie. Found yourself among a grove of thick and pungent mushrooms. You squinted to see a figure through the thick cloud of spores. We are mycologists, yes? Yes. Oh, there are 2 halves of this. Ooh, that's actually a pretty cool effect. I like it. And we are performing our experiments far from. We are not welcome elsewhere. We will experiment on your flock, yes. We'll need 2 of the same creatures, one for each of us. think this could get messy. Look away. The amalgam is now 1. Interesting. They combined their stats too, so it's extremely powerful for just 1 second. Amalgam. And it still has the bonus for counting as everything. We're gonna have to pass this turn. 4 is pretty painful, but I need this. Squirrel. Squirrel. Amalgam. Oh crap. Yeah, it took too long to do that one. When will a worthy challenger appear? I need items, so let's go this way. I really do need items. Lewis. Turkey vulture. Elk. Turkey vulture feels like he's too expensive. Let's take the elk, I guess. Items, perfect. Squirrel, perfect. Failure. To the user, nothing will happen if this ball of goo has no use. The squirrel's extremely useful. But let's go with this just so I have it. Just because just because I want to use it. Amalgam. Magpie. There we are. I'm serious, you cannot use that. There's no possible use for it. Place on the shelf over there for now. My advice? Avoid it. Here we go. There we are. Alright. 8 direct damage should keep him from winning this turn, at least. Oh, no, it instantly won me the match. Never mind. The Trial of Power. 3 must have at least 4 attack combined to pass. The Trial of Blood. They must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. Wisdom must have at least 3 sigils in them to pass. Go with this one. Let the Trial of Wisdom begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Excellent. You have passed, my friend. Owl, coyote, raven. Which do I want? This requires damage. The touch of death requires damage to be dealt. That's not gonna work. Raven. We're gonna combine 2 cards, I'd say. Did you bring us 2 of the same? We would like to experiment. Only these 2, huh? Well, seems good for me. You may, if you want to, you may want to avert your eyes. You may now have but 1 wolf. Is it stronger? Significantly so. Holy crap. Here's the boss of the area. Let's see how this goes. man stood before you. A man recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. Pretty sure there's a passcode to that safe in the rule book. Oh, so the safe, that's what it's for. Leaping. Mighty leap. When a car of the Cicero perishes, the opposer will perish as well. As a pelt created in your hand. Get rid of that. Stop that. Ouch. Pelts just waste my time, as far as I can tell. Okay, stop that. Coyote. There we are. His first life is done, I think, but... Oh, Elder Coyote. Yeah, whatever he's got from his first, when his first life's get down, I don't want too many of my creatures on exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. Let us trade. Oh dear. Powerful cards, I'll accept the finest pelts for them. Trade what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. Okay, so it's basically that old children's game where you select 2 to protect you and the rest try to kill you. I would have chosen differently myself. What I care about is that you don't have access to my, yeah, what I care about is you don't get access to my, what's it called? These big boys. Probably not my best move. Here we go. Oh, come on. You make an exquisite pelt. Let's try to remain alive for a short while longer. I'd like a memento. Your death card. Let's begin. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. Damn it, no free ones. 2 blood from the Raven. Now, power and health. The numbers. 7 power and 6 health. That's actually pretty strong. Choose a card from which we shall extract the sigils. Light and searching. Let's see here. What's a search of flight? Ask you your name. I was gonna make all these my OCs, but it seems I might be better off going with some memes or Yu-Gi-Oh monsters. Yeah, searcher. What's a searcher? Denki. Prepare yourself. Death awaits. Are you ready? Not much for trading, that last one. Are you prepared to make the right deals? A gift from the angler. See, he was defeated recently, wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before he was given that chance. The book is powerful, you may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. Here is your deck. What is with the stoats? Oh, because he's turning the safe. Study it. Alright, so this is the code of the safe, huh? Stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. It's, is the stoat around? Stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. Well, there is obviously a key, so it would be remiss of me not to open this. Alright, this is a puzzle of some sort. Alright, let's start with this. There we are. I forgot how to put that in there. Very well, you may add it to your deck, and I'll deal it you one every so often. Oh, I can't move these. This one. Here we are. Worker ant. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well, I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. Puzzle. Very close. So close. Soon. Here we are. Caged wolf. Curious. Here we are. Now that I have all the wooden totem heads together, my thanks, the wood carver will offer this one now. Alright, looks like it's been a couple hours. Well, between this and the other games, I'm probably going to see if I want to split it up or continue on, but the sort of roguelike deck building gameplay of this really does appeal to me, and it's interesting to try and work with my deck like that. But yeah, I might try more of this, or I might try another game to split things up a bit. Ultimately, I just don't want to burn myself out on anything in particular. So until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.